What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Craniac Gaming. We're back with the Sacramento State Legacy here on College Hoops 2K8. And wow, guys, who would have thought that we would have made it to the Sweet 16 in our first season in this Legacy? But here we are, guys, after a huge upset over Duke. We're taking on Oklahoma State, the 8th seed in the nation. We're coming off a big upset of their own over North Carolina. The winner of this game takes on George Mason, who's the 2nd seed in the East. And in the West, we got Louisville moving on after beating UCLA, who came off upset in Georgetown. And then Tennessee going to be taking on Louisville in the Elite Eight out of the Western region. Michigan State and Texas haven't yet played in the South Regional, but the winner of that game will face off against Pittsburgh in the Elite Eight after Pittsburgh knocked off Butler. 70-60 was the final over there. And last but not least, in the Midwest Regional, you got Memphis moving on, knocking off Marquette, making Michigan State the final 1 seed in the bracket. They're going to be taking on Kentucky, who just edged out Xavier. So we're the next to last game in the Sweet 16, taking on Oklahoma State, who was 21-12. And again, they're coming off a huge upset victory over North Carolina. So this isn't going to be an easy game by any means of the imagination. But here we go, guys. Opening tip, you already know Sean Brock got it on lock. Evans going to take it up the court, and he's going to work his way around the three-point line. Here's Brock in the post, going to find Foster in the corner for 3. Good. So we take an early 3-0 lead. And just like that, Brock with the steal. He's going to put it back up, and we have a 5-point lead to open up the game. So things starting really good for us, but then Evans going to turn the ball over. Here's Tabron with the layup, and good, and Oklahoma State gets on the board just like that. So Evans working the elbow now. He's going to find Foster in the corner again for 3. Good. And just like that, we have a 6-point lead. But then Slaughter going to answer right back from the wing for 3. Makes it 8-5. We get some free throws. It's still a 5-point game, but they're going to cut it down to 1 point. But then Foster with another 3 from the corner. And now we have a 4-point lead. But then a huge dunk right there by Holman makes it a 2-point game. Here's Slaughter inside, goes up, and it's good. They tie it up at 13. Now looking to take the lead. Here's Ramlow for the 3. Good. And Oklahoma State takes their first lead of the game, but it'd be very short-lived as Evans is going to hit a 3 from the corner. Makes it a 2-point lead for Sacramento State. But then Ramlow gonna get the assist here from Brock as Brock touches it before it leaves the circle, so that's a goaltend, and it's 18 all. But here's Frank Leno, no good. But Brock with the rebound, tries to put it back up, still no good. Gets another rebound and puts it in finally to give us the lead right back. Here's Torbert driving inside. He's gonna get the contact and the friendly roll to tie it up at 20. He'd missed the free throw, however. And here's Hornsby taking advantage with the 3. His first 3 points of the game. And just like that, we're up by 7 now. Evans driving in, lays it up, and good. And now we have a 9-point lead. And now just over 6 minutes to go in the half. Here's Evans from the wing, good. And we have completely blown this game open on a 12-0 run. Make that a 14-0 run as Brock gets the steal and the dunk. Oklahoma State trying to bring it into the run, and Bradley going to put it up. 4-2 makes it a 12-point game now. And now here's Rark Turksine with a huge dunk. Beautiful play by Turksine. Makes it a 14-point game. Now it's 12 again. They're on the fast break, and Slaughter going to answer right back with a dunk of his own. Makes it a 10-point game. All right, here's Leno over to Foster for 3. Good. And that's a 13-point lead for Sacramento State. Here's Ramlow for 3. Answers right back. Makes it a 10-point game again. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Here's Fernandez, and we're just having a 3-point duel at this point. And I don't think Oklahoma State wants any part of that because this is what we do. We hit a bunch of 3s, and we get hot, and we just blow out whoever we're playing against. We missed a 3 there, but Turksine back up with it, and good. Now an 18-point lead. Under a minute to go in the half. They cut the lead down to 15, now 13, as Torbert gets the layup, and it's good. Now here's Leno. Over to Van Vector for 3, and it's good. And we have a 16-point lead now. And we're going to get the steal, make it an 18-point lead, as we're just completely abusing the inbounds at this point. But Tabron going to get the layup to end the half. But we lead 52-36 over Oklahoma State. The big difference here is just we're just taking and hitting more threes than Oklahoma State. We've made more threes than they've attempted so far in this game. And like I've said, that doesn't really bode well for them because this is what we do. We just hit threes, we get hot, and we just blow out whoever we play. As Foster going to hit the deep two there to make it an 18-point game. He's going to get the steal, and he's going to hit the close range jumper to make it a 20-point lead for Sacramento State. So here's Foster from the corner for three, and he's going to make it a 21-point game now. As Oklahoma State just try to keep up with us, they hit a mid-range jumper there. Their big problem is they just can't stop us when they're on defense. As Slaughter's going to hit a deep three from the wing to make it an 18-point game. And now they're starting to go on a little run of their own. 5 straight points. Now 7 with Ramlow making this layup. Tough layup to make. And they cut the lead down to 14. But then Brock going to find Hornsby wide open for 3. Drains it. And we're back up by 17. Then Brock going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Finds Evans in the corner. Makes it a 20-point lead for us. Still up by 20, under 10 minutes to go in the second half. And Evans with the NBA range 3. Drains it. It's a 23-point ball game. And here's Foster hitting the 3 from the wing. 22 points for Foster so far in this game. Oklahoma State making a little bit of a comeback later on. But here's Brock with a big dunk. Making it a 19-point game. Now a 14-point game. And here's Leno finding Foster in the corner for 3. And he's good. Back up by 17 now, but they're still putting up a fight. Bradley going to lay it up on the fast break, and then they're going to give us a taste of our own medicine as Bradley able to steal the inbound pass. Makes it a 13-point game, so they're still alive in this one, just barely, as Ramlow cuts the lead down to 11, but then Evans on the other side going to tip it back in after missing it initially. And under 2 minutes to go, our lead cut down to 11. Here's Tabron. Just working the elbow now. Pass inside to Bradley. Back out to Tabron. And he drains the 2 from the top of the key to make it a 9-point game. So all hope isn't lost for Oklahoma State until Foster going to hit this 3 from the corner to pretty much put the game away. Now under a minute to go in the game. Here's Brock. Backing down the defender. Over to Evans in the corner. He's going to miss the 3, but Brock tips it right back in to pretty much end any hope of Oklahoma State coming back. And we're moving on to the Elite 8 now, guys. We won this one 91-77, and a great game from Sean Brock. 16 points, 21 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks, and 4 steals for him in this one. Probably his best game overall this season, or I guess technically ever at this point. But Foster with 30 points, Evans had 24, and again, Brock was 16 and 21. Completely filled out the stat sheet with everything except turnovers and threes, which is pretty good. Ramlow had 21 for Oklahoma State, Slaughter at 18, Bradley had 14 and 12. So still a valiant effort by Oklahoma State. They definitely should be proud of having defeated the top seed team in the tournament. That's definitely something to be proud of, and I fully expect to see them next year should we make the tournament. But we're going to be taking on George Mason in the next video. They're the 2nd seed in the East, so it's definitely going to be a tough matchup for us, but we've beaten Duke, we've beaten Oklahoma State, so you can't really count us out against George Mason, but we'll see what happens next video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new, click on that notification bell, join the notification gang, and you guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this. And like I always say, guys, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. I'm out of here. Deuces.
God, they tryna turn me to a monster. Every year I'ma conquer. Okay, see, I bring the thunder. Walking in humble, I leave Muhammad. Sting you like Bumble. Running with pride, 10 over. Eyes through a bliss, I don't fumble. Blind.